People find Zen Hospice Project usually by word of mouth. So we have a relationship with UCSF, a big academic medical center in San Francisco. A lot of our patients come from UCSF, from the hospital, on the advice of a physician or a social worker. A lot of our patients come to us from home. They may have been at home, on hospice, but at home, and the family may be starting to burn out, or their symptom burden is more than can be handled at home, and then they come to live with us. And some folks travel from miles around because the Zen Hospice Project is unique and it's a little bit famous within a certain subset, and people have come from far to actually live and die with us. There are several things I want people to know about the Zen Hospice Project. One is that we exist at all. There is a place, and that death does not need to be this horrible unmet suffering. There are institutions like our own. There are places people can go to find comfort. I want people to understand that at least we hold the possibility of beauty in the final moments, of a way of saying goodbye to our material lives in a certain way that can be gorgeous, that there is space for reconciliation. And most of all, I want people to understand that for all its terror, that facing our mortality actually can open our hearts and allow us to live differently while we have any life in us at all. So my own life's experiences tell me a lot about my work. But it's worth noting that there are variations on themes, because I often ask, so when I teach students or give talks, I'll often ask, who here hasn't suffered? And no one ever has raised their hand. It turns out that suffering one way or another is a persistent part of being a human being. My version is pretty dramatic and obvious, but from it I learned a great deal. I learned that I'm connected to others by the virtue of the fact that I suffer. I learned that I'm connected to others by virtue of the fact that I will someday die. And I learned that I am also more than my body.